I just got back from the Fat Bike Birkie back in Milwaukee and just wanted to get a few observations from the trip. It was a good one. I left Milwaukee and it was 50 degrees, and when I got up to Sealy, it was about 12 degrees and race start time 9 degrees, which led to a really good course. The area got some snow a couple days before the event, and they were able to groom it in, and by race day morning, it was super fast, and the complete course, which is unlike the past few years where they didn't have enough snow cover. It's been pretty consistently snowy up in that general neck of the woods. Cable seems to get a little bit more than your average place, and it was a very good, like I said, very good conditions on the course. Rider turnout, it looked a little light, but when I went back through the numbers from the last few years, it was actually pretty similar. Certainly not the heyday from the early to mid 2000s, 2014, 15, 16, whatever in that zone. But it's been pretty consistent. And if you didn't make it this year, I think you should be kicking yourself because it was just really, really good. There was a very small expo at Mount Telemark, and we learned some stuff in the fat bike industry, which is kind of encouraging. I think I wasn't, put it this way, I wasn't expecting to hear that we have basically 4 new fat bike frame options coming from several companies that you probably know. You may have seen at least one of them so far, the Heyduke LVS Fat, which is super exciting. It's a long tail titanium fat bike. While we were at the expo, we also saw the redone Revel Big Iron. If you remember, Y Cycles used to be a company that Adam Miller started, and then Revel, and now the Big Iron is now a Revel branded bike, and it's completely redesigned too. There is a pretty good description of it on their website. I think it's definitely worth taking a look at. There's another pretty popular bike brand that we saw a bike from. I don't know how many people noticed it. It was all black and had no logos on it, but it's coming, and I think it's another indication that fat biking is not dead. So, keep an eye out for some announcement coming in the not too distant future. The Billy Flamingo guys were there, Bill Fleming and Myron. They had the big Quill Pig and their other fat bike tire, which kind of escapes me right now. But the big Quill Pig is like the only tire that's come out probably in the last 4 or 5 years for fat bikes, and it's encouraging to see that people are taking enough interest to actually come out with new products. So I think that was encouraging, and I came back feeling, I needed the rest. It was nice to go up to northern Wisconsin and just have a day of covering the race and then a couple other days of basically kicking back. But coming back, I was just thinking, you know what? Fat biking is still, it's not dead, folks. Just so you know, there's things happening out there that are going to make the fat bike space more exciting again. And if the weather pattern that happened this year is any indication, hopefully we will keep getting snow to have the fat bike Birkie. All right, that's all I wanted to get through today, and I will keep up with what's going on in the fat bike world. You can read a story about this event on fatbike.com, and in a couple days I'll have another kind of travel loggy version of a story too. Check out our community. The links are going to be coming on the fatbike.com website soon. We've had about 50 people in the community kind of testing it out and getting it ready, and this will be the first to hear, you guys. It's going to be announced very soon. And if you haven't already subscribed to the Weekly Dose of Fat newsletter, that's another good place to get some information on the fat biking scene. I will see you next time.